What up, everybody? This is Shannon Clements. Some call me the nomadic author. Some call me mental. Why? Because I like to think a lot. And right now, I'm back here in my hometown of Detroit. Don't plan on staying long, cause I gotta get back to work. But I came here, to bury my grandmother. It's one of those sad moments, and it really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought when I had set up everything, I bought and paid everything while I was away. And then when I get here, all of a sudden, you find me lacking. I know you wonder why I keep looking down this way. It's because I'm here at a bus stop. Waiting on the bus. Man, I haven't caught this bus in over I don't know how long. But I'm still waiting on this bus. I'm not really in Detroit. This is really considered Detroit, but it's the suburbs of Detroit. It's way out. Exactly the way I wanted it. And I'm waiting on this bus. You see, you got in certain areas, you have the bus schedules sitting right there for you to actually pick up on, you know what I'm saying? So you know exactly what time your bus will be there or supposed to be there. That don't mean nothing. As you can see, what did it say right here? I'm way out here in Dearborn. Dearborn. It's exactly the way I want it. But things is not perfect out here either. You want to know how you can tell the truth? Not just taking it from somebody who's actually been here his whole life, but I'm going to show you how you can tell. You see, in Detroit, regardless of what anybody try to say, it's not a safe place. When you think nobody is watching you, people is actually watching you. And this is why I'm pissed. I'm a little pissed because right now I'm supposed to be in a rental car. I had set up a rental car and everything. And I set up a rental car and everything. As you see, look at that shit, man. That ain't nothing but birds. That's on the outside. They don't do that on the outside. But see, what I'm in is like what you call a bus shelter. And they're not always the cleanest things, Because sometimes they used to have seats. They got these little seats now with these little whatchamacallits right here that separates you from the next person. And lets everybody know you got a space too, but there's only 3 of them. So it's really only meant for 3 people to sit here. But then you got a bunch of other people that want to stand around you and all the other stuff too. Now see, my bus should be coming in a few minutes. Now see, just because you're out here in the suburbs in Dearborn, don't mean shit. Now, here's how you can tell. You see this caution? You see this? That say caution. Which means this place was once taped out. They just went and wrapped all else so it won't be blowing in the wind. It used to be taped out. Now what happened here, I don't know. But as you can see, there's a window missing. I can reach straight through there. There's a window missing. Right where everything is taped off at. The police tape. I don't know how long that's been there. This place could have been lined up in chalk. Who knows? So golly, look at that, man. Almost caused a damn accident already. Literally right there. But I'm just saying, I came out here because it's a little bit safer out this way. But what makes it unsafe is because all them Detroit motherfuckers that wanted to get away from the bullshit, they moved out here into the suburbs, the immediate suburbs, the Dearborn and all the other stuff. If you really want to get it safer, you got to go out even further. I put it here because I wanted to still be within range where I could, if anything happened, I might have to catch the bus. I can catch the bus. You know what I'm saying? Because car theft is very big around here too. Now, I didn't go hanging out or choose to go hang out in the little grimiest of places. You know, like trying to hang around where where all the bikers and stuff is at. They, you know what I'm saying, you get barbecue and all the other stuff. That's very, very unnecessary, you know, because you don't know what can end up jumping off, literally. You know, they just happen to be kind that day, you know, and whatever, when it happened, but at the same time, they could have chose to start some shit. I know bikers have their own little rules. Not just one biker. Each biker club has a set of rules, but as a whole, the whole community of the bikers, including when they're getting along with the white people, you know what I'm saying, amongst the white bikers versus the black bikers, they all have a little community, and they have like rules that they follow. They would consider themselves soldiers, as where the non-biker, you know what I'm saying, is considered civilian. It's the same as just like with military. You have soldiers, and then you have civilians. The soldiers are not really supposed to mess with the civilians. That, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. But shit happens. and as part of that crew, you gotta maintain your authority and whatever. But I'm not even gonna get into all of that. That's a whole nother thing. I came out this way for a little bit of safety. Cause all that stuff that I left behind when I came back, this is not the first time I've been in the trucking community or the trucking industry. But when I came back, I really didn't have plans on coming back to here, you know. But hey, I gotta see my family every now and again. So I choose to get a rental car, but I just couldn't get the rental car because, for one, I chose downtown Detroit to pick the rental car up at, because that's where my Greyhound bus was letting off at. So when I get down there, I call the people up. They telling me they are based way out in the suburbs. They're based way out in the suburbs. And I'm like, but I chose downtown. Why is it all out there? Well, then they're gonna find out they closed that satellite part of their company downtown. They closed it. So now I'm stuck out here without a rental car. So now that's the reason why I'm on the bus right now. Pissed off. Refund me my damn money. For one. For two, you know, I was in a rush because I was trying to get to my grandmother's funeral. I didn't have that much time to be chasing down no rental car. So now, what ended up happening is that I had to just go ahead and cancel out and just jump on a regular bus and go on where I needed to go. Again, refund me my money. Then for three, I didn't have a credit card. They don't accept debit cards when it comes to rental cars. So therefore, I was left without a rental car. You got truckers sitting right here, you know what I'm saying? You got, I guess it's probably because they got Planet Fitness around here, so Planet Fitness is right down the street or so whatever. You know, you get free showers if you're a member or whatever. But anyways, and some truckers do have memberships and all the other good stuff. But and you got the Nissan dealership. Now I just noticed they got the cars on the back of their truck. But anyways, it's cold as hell out here. I'm mad because I gotta catch the bus now and wait in the cold. I wasn't intending on being out in the cold like this, so that's the reason why I didn't bring my jacket. And you know the jackets that they sell at these Walmarts and at these they're not really that thin. They're just meant to help you get over that hump of getting out the fuel up the truck, or running inside to do whatever it is that you got to do, or going to the shipper. You have to unhook, drop your trailer and all the other good stuff. So now, what I'm looking at is I had to ask them to refund my money because I don't have a credit card. I've never had a credit card my whole life. Never. Can't get one. And I've been through identity theft, I was thinking like twice already. And I had to get that taken care of. But anyways, you come in here to Detroit, you know, it's like you just gotta watch yourself, you know. Like I said, I'm out here in the suburbs. There's not really much going on, but yeah, like I said, you got the police tape out there and everything too, so you don't know what happened. Could have just been a bad accident. But the further into Detroit you go, the more dangerous it gets. Trust me. And but I'm not just here to talk about how dangerous Detroit is, because it is a lot of good things you can actually do here. But just know that when you move here, there's jobs here. But Detroit is at the top of the list for unemployment. That's already strike one right there. Then the state of Michigan is at the top of the unemployment list too. So that's strike two. So you got to think about that. These are not numbers that I just made up. These are not things that I just made up. You can actually go to the federal websites and look it up for yourself for unemployment. Detroit is at the top, or near the top. It's in the top 5. Michigan is in the top 5. Like it or not, people can try to argue with you or whatever. You can look it up on the federal website. It's in the top 5 for unemployment. And then the city of Detroit just happened to have to went bankrupt. Yeah, you can move here if you want. Me, I had to get the fuck out of here. I was only here back to here to bury my grandmother and everything, you know. It's a sad time in the family, you know. So I got that taken care of, so now I'll get ready to head on back out to my truck and do what I got to do. I just took an extra day off, you know what I'm saying, for morning. And then I go back tomorrow so I can go ahead and get everything straightened out so I can start my next week up. It's cold out here too. I'm out here with nothing but a hoodie. It's cold. But anyways, I just wanted to give y'all a little update on what's been going on in my life, you know, and just let you know what's going on, what's happening. So I'm about to head on out because I had to step out and let the lady clean my room up and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead on out and probably just see what's going on. Actually, I'm thinking about
acupuncture.
I was looking at this one spot, but they was booked up already. I can only call around and ask, but I'm not trying to go too far, because I don't want to be out here that long. And here comes my bus. So just think about what I said when you get ready to come around this way. I'll talk to y'all later.